a country is like an arena, and the government is like a referee or a coach or like a parent, or mostly should be like a referee. I'm Oatmeal, and I'm here with another video. Wait a minute, I'm not Jeremy, but I am here to tell you what I think about what kind of world should we have, what kind of government should people have in their different countries. I think about this a lot forever. I've been thinking about those kinds of things, and I wanted to give you an analogy that I was just thinking about today, and it has to do with what kind of government a country should have. And it's very, very simple, at least in my brain. A country is like a basketball arena, and you have the different citizens. You have the people in the country, and they're like basketball players. And then you may have some spectators in the audience in the arena. So for the most part, the government should be like the referees, and they should keep a little bit of order in the free market. The free market is like the different teams playing against each other, and they're playing according to the rules. And the referees enforce those rules, and they have to put people on timeout or throw them out of the game if they're not playing according to the rules. But to some extent, all the people there should agree to all those rules before they begin to play. Now, unfortunately, government tends to get bigger over time because the love of power is very tempting. Like, people just want more. Absolute power corrupts absolutely. So government, they don't want to be just referees. They want to be like coaches. They want to be parents. They want to have a lot more control in telling everybody what to do exactly. They want to do a lot of micromanaging. So they want to do more than just be a referee. And the state government should be like referees, and even the local government should do that. And then you have the federal government. They should not do that, but they do. A lot of times they're like referees, but the function of a federal government should be more focused on being like the bouncer on the outside of the arena. They should be keeping everything in order. I mean, making sure who's coming in and out of the arena. You can let people in and out, but what kind of people are they going to be? You should have some control, and that should be up to the people inside the arena. They should have some say. You should be vetted. You should have some liability. Like, somebody in the arena should vet them. They should say, okay, if anything bad happens, it's my fault. I'm going to let these people in. Unfortunately, like say the American government that's been infiltrated by other groups, like globalism, they turn their federal government into referees in other countries. So it's like you have the bouncers, like the military. They're like bouncers, so they're like bodyguards, and it's like you send them over to other countries to referee other countries. And it might be true that we have better rules, and that everybody in the world should follow those rules. And a lot of leftists, they just want everything to be safe. And some of them are at the top, and they just want to control everybody. They love the power because power is very lovely. And it's very simple to understand that they prefer safety over freedom. But patriots love freedom over safety. It's not that we don't want safety, it's that we want the ability to decide ourselves how we're going to do it on the local level. So the world is more like, it reminds me of Inception. You know that movie where there were dreams inside dreams inside dreams inside dreams. The world is like an arena inside an arena inside an, like a bunch of arenas inside smaller arenas inside other arenas. Like the whole world is an arena in a way, and there's people trying to control the whole world through like a one world government. And then you have different countries, and that's like an arena with referees and bodyguards. And then inside that would be the state arenas, and you have the state power, and inside of that would be county arenas. Inside that would be a city arenas. Inside that would be community and neighborhood arenas. Inside that would be family arenas, and inside that would be individual people, persons arenas. And that's a really good thing to have if you were to have it. And we kind of do and we kind of don't. It's kind of like Russian dolls. You have dolls inside dolls inside dolls inside dolls. Like a dream inside a dream inside a dream. An arena inside an arena inside another arena. Or a coliseum. So, just wanted to tell you that because I thought it was really interesting. Because I always think about, how do you describe it all? And there's a lot of books out there about it, a lot of people talking about it, and it's very simple that a lot of people believe in keeping order in the world, but that violates the meaning to life. A lot of progressive Democrats and leftists all around the world are thinking about how to keep everything safe and secure. And all these things are nice. That's why a lot of people go with it, and most people like it because it's safe. It seems better allegedly on the outside. It's very simple. And those countries and those people can do those things. You should let them, because it's all about the meaning of life. It's all about exercising your free will, your ability to make choices, decisions, and what to do every day, what you do, what you think, how you feel, what you believe, all those different things that an individual could have and do have most of the time to some extent. Absolutely, to some extent, it's a good thing to allow, but freedom comes with a price because it leaves you vulnerable. But what do I know? I'm just original oatmeal. But I'm telling you that it's dangerous, and a lot of people don't like that risk factor that it has. It's very vulnerable. It's very chaotic. It's full of surprises and everything, and it's what life is all about. And God could have made us into robots. It's very simple, and He could have kept us safe so that we would never do any bad things. He could have made us unable to do bad things, or whatever you want to call them, but instead He made us like Him, and we have the ability, we have the opportunity to think about the choices that we make, the different things that we can do, and we can decide, and we have the freedom to make different decisions in life, good or bad. And through that process of being refined to the fire, you either become better people or you melt away. I'm melting like the little wish, that little woman that green little woman from the Wizard of Oz. I'm melting. I'm melting. Oh my God, I'm melting. End of scene. End of the world. What am I saying? I'm saying I like freedom, but I understand why some people may not. They like a little bit of it, but not a lot because it's dangerous. And as you grow up, you should be embracing it. Love is justice and grace, and they're both necessary. And the leftists can embrace the justice part and they try to force it onto other people, and that can violate their free will. We should be there to enforce private property. Private property is very, very valuable. And you should have the freedom to do whatever you want on your private property, to the extent that it doesn't violate other people's property. And local government should be there to help settle the disputes, the arguments, the conflicts between different parties, different people, different groups, and their property. But, you know, instead of having like a federal government or a global government dictating it all and making those decisions, it should be done on a local level. It's very simple. It should be done on a local level. And the government should be like referees and not like coaches. They should not be like a parent. They should not be micromanaging. But a lot of people do. A lot of people try to make it that way because they want everything to be decided already. And they don't want to let people run off and do whatever. At least that's the theory that some people are given, and people fall for it because it sounds nice, because they don't get the bigger picture of what life is. The meaning of life is to let people run around wild like some kind of jungle. But then at the same time, you want to try to help them make better choices in their lives. One step at a time, one day at a time, one oatmeal at a time. What do you think about that? Till next time, I'm Oatmeal. Bye bye.